What's up, guys? The Snowman here, and normally I'm all about the snowman sports: tennis, soccer, basketball. Those are generally the three sports that I watch the most. But today I want to talk some baseball because baseball season just about upon us now, and I'm a big Yankees fan. So today I wanted to give my 12 reasons why I genuinely believe that the New York Yankees will win the 2020 World Series. So number one on my list, the main reason why the Yankees will win the World Series this year is that Gerrit Cole has arrived. The Yankees doling out a 9-year, $324 million contract over the offseason to the 29-year-old right-hander. Cole, it's the largest contract in Major League history for a pitcher, and the Yankees hadn't had a monster free agent signing like that in a while. A real signature acquisition, though, for the Steinbrenners. That signaled to me that they are ready for this title drought to end. And Cole, he is the right personality to lead the Yankees. No ego. He's not a tough guy or a real vocal guy, but digs into the craft like nobody else, studies the analytics. He's a three-time All-Star, only getting better. In 2019, led the AL in both ERA and strikeouts. And I'm eager to watch his stuff. One of the best four-seam fastballs in the majors ever since he switched from the two-seam to the four-seamer. That's been his major money maker. Consistently throws in the upper 90s MPHs with his fastball. The curveball and changeup are nightmares to decipher as well. He is the Bronx savior, a bona fide ace. And Cole's been a Yankees fan his whole life. Watching him in pinstripes the next 9 years is going to be an absolute privilege. Number two, they still have the best bullpen in the majors. Brought back all the major pieces from last year, including guys like Chad Green, Tommy Kahnle, Adam Ottavino, Zach Britton, and Aroldis Chapman. And I do believe the Yankees in the regular season last year were 25-0. Yes, 25-0 in games where Ottavino, Kahnle, Britton, and Aroldis all pitched. It's just a murderer's row, just like 2019. They won't have to rely heavily on starters to go deep because of the bullpen. The third reason then why 2020 will be the Yankees' year is they won 103 games last season and didn't lose much over the offseason. In terms of their roster, only lost guys like Didi Gregorius, Austin Romine, and Dellin Betances. And for those three players you're talking about, yes, Gregorius was the starting shortstop, but Glaber will slide over. Romine, backup catcher. And Betances, a reliever who only pitched one game, only faced two batters all of last season because he was hurt. Yes, CC Sabathia retired as well, but he was hurt, just about gave everything in the tank at that point. So the bottom line is very low turnover from a team that made the ALCS last season. The continuity is there. Number four is health. And I'm extremely hesitant to talk about health because of how last year transpired. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say there's no way the Yankees will be more decimated by injuries this year than they were last season, because in 2019, the Yankees broke the record for most players on the injured list in 1 year with 30 players on the IL, and the injury bug did not discriminate. It was just about everyone from Judge and Stanton to Hicks and Severino. I'm hesitant because it's not been an auspicious start as far as 2020 health is concerned. Severino is out the whole year after Tommy John surgery. James Paxton, Big Maple, had back surgery. He'll be out a few months. The Behemoths, Judge and Stanton, both hurt again. Judge, a fractured rib, and Stanton, a strained calf. But I'm going to try to stay optimistic. Domingo Germán will be back from suspension in June, and the law of averages have to be on New York's side as far as health is concerned at some point. Okay, the fifth reason then why the Yankees will achieve great success this year is that the two big rivals, the Astros and the Red Sox, are both in disarray right now. Over the offseason, the Astros have been gouged following their sign-stealing scandal the last few seasons. Manager A.J. Hinch and GM Jeff Luhnow were both given a year-long suspension and subsequently fired by Houston. Also stripped of first and second round draft picks in 2020, 2021. They were fined $5 million. No players were suspended, but opposing pitchers have been throwing at the Astros players already in spring training. Altuve, Correa, and Bregman among those who have been plucked. And they will be getting hit all season long. Ironically, Alex Bregman said in an interview last year he loves in baseball how the game polices itself. Well, Alex, you'll get a lot of that this year. Aaron Judge said their 2017 World Series title doesn't hold any value to him. It wasn't earned. So lots of motivation there. A lot of players have spoken out against the Astros and their cheating. And then not to mention, the Astros lost Gerrit Cole to the Yankees. Red Sox, on the other hand, they were involved in the cheating to a lesser degree as well, but by association through manager Alex Cora. He was the bench coach for Houston in 2017, so he was fired in January. And then also the Red Sox inexplicably gave away their generational talent, the outfielder Mookie Betts, to the LA Dodgers just to save a few bucks. So both Houston and Boston have been hit hard. Those have been the biggest hurdles for the Yankees in the last few years. That favors them in a big way. And speaking of those hurdles, number 6, I am saying heartbreak breeds success. And what I mean by that, I'm a big believer that past failures are the ultimate teacher in life, whether it's sports or anything. Nothing motivates like pain, and the Yankees now the last few years have been through it. They have faced the adversity. We've seen this theme in sports, whether it's with the Spurs maybe in 2014 using a 2013 finals heartbreak to fuel a title run. I think about the Washington Capitals, how many times they had to fall short before climbing the mountain in 2018, or France winning the 2018 World Cup after losing the 2016 Euros on home soil. Heartbreak breeds success, and the Yankees have had their heart broken 3 straight years now. 2017 ALCS to Houston, 2018 to Boston, and then last year to the Astros. Again, New York's core will grow from that. The 7th reason I believe the Yankees will win the 2020 World Series is Matt Blake. Blake, the new pitching coach, taking over for veteran Larry Rothschild, and Blake comes over from the Indians, just 34 years of age, supposed to be the super progressive, analytically driven mind, lives by the tech and the data. So I expect him to help Cole and the other pitchers instrumentally. Number 8, Gleyber Torres, Aaron Judge, and DJ LeMahieu are all legit MVP candidates. Most bookies, whatever you're looking at, have Torres and Judge among the top 5 in terms of MVP odds for the AL in 2020. These are the numbers according to OddsShark. Gleyber and Judge, obviously a couple of two-way superstars, only going to get better as they get older. And I'm not discounting what LeMahieu did last year either, playing all around the infield, mostly at first. I think he'll be more at second base this year, but LeMahieu, second in the AL in 2019 in batting average with 327, third in hits, 7th in offensive WAR. All 3 guys are multifaceted, and they're the heart of an extremely fearsome Yankee lineup. Number 9 then, this is an important one. Brett Gardner came back for one more ride. Another thing that I believe in with championship teams, you need a few savvy, grizzled clubhouse veterans to just do the little things, the glue guys, the dirty work. Gardner is that stabilizing force. With CC Sabathia retired, he's the last remaining player from the 2009 World Series winning Yankees. You need guys who have been there before. Brett is ready to ride off into the sunset, a la John Elway or Joe DiMaggio or David Robinson. Number 10, Chicks dig the long ball, and the Yankees do that better than just about any team in the league. Last year, 2019, the Yankees hit 306 home runs, the second most all-time in a single season. Only the 2019 Twins had more with 307. Multiple guys had career years going yard, with the likes of Torres and Sanchez leading the way with 38 and 34. LeMahieu, Gardner, Gio Urshela, all probably in the 20s as well, so just a surplus of power with this lineup. Speaking of having too much power then, the 11th reason why the Yankees will win the World Series this year is Luke Voigt's arms. Enough said there. And finally, number 12, my final reason why the Yankees will win the 2020 World Series. Our guys are savages. It's a tough group of guys. They feed off of the adversity. I think they're battle-tested, and they're just ready for it to happen this year. So please feel free to play this video back in October, November after the season is over. And hopefully I don't make a fool of myself here, but it's just my 2 cents on the Yankees and the prospects of this upcoming season. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to the Snowman Sports Media. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment who you think will do well. If my predictions are way off, let me know. And thanks a lot. Cheers.